Hey, welcome to my video. We are back with some Dragon Quest X, and today we are going to be revived as our new race. We are going to go ahead and go with the elf race. There are a few other choices, and I will say that I went ahead and designed it already. There's kind of a lot of options in terms of like what colors and everything you have. And a lot of like the skin tones kind of go into like the pink purple range, and I find it hard to like create a good looking character with a skin tone of that color personally, because they're very bright colors, and finding something that matches with it with bright hair and that kind of stuff, I think it just looks difficult. So I guess my character looks really basic in that sense, where it's almost like I'm leaning more into like human, like natural human looks rather than like what elves would look like. But I don't know, when I think of elves in my mind, I think of more like brown foresty kind of stuff, and that's what I wanted to lean more into. So this is what we're going with. This is our elf Akira. The next thing it's going to ask us is what class we want to do. We have warrior, priest, mage, martial artist, thief, and minstrel. It says that elves kind of excel in magic, and it's not really like the race doesn't make that much of a difference in this game for like what's going to do better at what, but just for the sake of role-playing, I'm gonna go ahead and make our starting class mage, Akira. So this is the form you have chosen. There is a young elf man who unfortunately passed on this day. From this day forth, you shall assume the body of this young man and begin a new life. Now, take this adventure log with you. It's the adventure log. In every other Dragon Quest game, if you haven't played them, you save your game by writing it down in an adventure log. So it's really cool that they're handing this to us now. Akira received an adventure log, a key item. With that book, the gods will always watch over your actions. Even if you don't pray at a church, everything shall be recorded there. Yeah, in other games you had to go to a church and pray, and they will be written down in the log, which is why it says that. Now go to the wondrous world of Astoltia. Seek out your mission. Discover the purpose of your rebirth. Yeah. Why were we chosen to be reincarnated? That's the question. Oh, we're an orb. The only intro story I have seen so far has been the Weddies, which is like the fish people. So even though I've played a good chunk of this game, I don't know what we are about to witness. Oh, it kicked us to the main menu. Looks like we're just going to choose our character. We have different servers we can log into with our character. I like to choose server 9 or 10 because it's good for new or returning players, and there are some events that actually happen to help newer players catch up on these servers. You'll see one of them says streaming okay. That's just so people know that like they mark these servers to allow people to like be like, okay, I'm okay with being on stream, or I am going to be streaming, just to, you know, keep people safe and that kind of stuff. We're going to go ahead and go into the streaming okay beginner server just for that same reason, right? We are not streaming, but we are recording. So I want to make sure the people who are in the server are okay with the idea that they may be recorded. But here we are. What we got here? Okay. This is a really pretty town. I love the, I like the kind of like foresty vibes, and that's kind of like, oh, Noma, please calm yourself. Even if you say that, Lady Himea, today the young genius Akira, the pride of this academic village of Tsukuru, could... What if the long-awaited spell of old could really be revived? Restoring a lost spell is an extremely difficult task. No one has been able to pull it off before. But if it's Akira, I have a feeling they can do it. I see. I'm going to ask the wind for a moment. I wish to know that child's fate. Of course. Whoa. What is this? Uh-oh. This is... Oh no. There he is, Akira. Oh, he's sweating. Almost there. If this spell is revived, there will be no need to worry about the land of Eltona's destruction any longer. Oh. Oh no. No! No! Not the sweat! Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. This is like a big deal guy and he just got... Oh, Akira, come help me study. Akira? Oh no, we got found by the little girl. In this situation, I'm supposed to... Their heart stopped? Respiratory arrest? She seems to be taking this... Oh, never mind. Eek, they're dead! Oh my gosh. I was like, she seems to be handling this very well. And that's our soul entering their body. Like I said, we were entering the soul of somebody with the same name. Ah, they're alive! Keep it down, Fura. Asanagi. But Akira was dead, and now they're alive. Huh? Get it? Akira was dead, then came back to life? It was like another soul had entered their body. Okay, I get it already. That aside, I hear that they're about to begin the trial of new leaves. Huh? It's that time already? What should I do, Akira? Listen to yourself, Fuda. Akira this, Akira that. You rely on him too much. Quit teasing Asanagi. Well, it's okay, because Akira is so nice, right, Keiki? Anyway, this is our graduation exam. I'm going to beat you in the final test. Oh, are we like rivals? Asanagi's so determined to pass the trial of new leaves. Well, he's really smart too, so it's no surprise. I've studied so much, but... I wonder what this trial is. You're lucky, Akashi. You still have 3 years before you attempt the trial. What is the trial? Is this like a life-threatening ordeal, or what's... Or is it just like a kind of like a school exam or test? The World Inn Association has some exciting news for all Stiltia adventurers. The 39 Dragon Quest campaign is currently running for a limited time until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, November 30th. Talk to Leafy at one of these villages during the campaign period to receive a special gift once per day for each character. You'll receive a total of 20 days worth of stamps. It looks like there is an event going on. Received the gift card. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Awesome. So it looks like we get like a stamp every day on this gift card, and every day we'll unlock some stuff. It looks like we can claim a metal mace ticket and a bonus orb. I don't know what a metal mace ticket is, but I know a bonus orb will give us double XP for 30 minutes. 10 metal tickets. I don't know what a lot of these do. We're gonna have to find out in the future, but they're probably good items to pick up, and we get rewarded for logging in every day. So even on days where I'm not recording, I'll probably hop in on this character and try and get these stamps. I was surprised when I heard Fuda's voice outside. I'm glad nothing happened, Akira. Huh? Ete Ne village? Nergil? What are you talking about? Research? If that's the name of this village, it's Tsuskuru village? Anyway, hurry to the plaza outside. The Wakaba trial is finally about to begin. The Wakaba trial is the final exam before leaving the nest, held once a year in the Garden of Learning. The results of this exam will decide the fate of the senior students. It's making me nervous even. Oh, is this like a school town? That's usually what it is with like magic, right? It's like they're usually like a big school academy type of thing of magic. So oh, oops, Akira. If you're planning on participating in Wakaba's experiment, this isn't the place. Please go down the hallway and speak to Ukosho at the reception desk. Oh, okay. Can't explore the town quite yet, it seems. Oh, here we go. Well, 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 if it isn't Mozu. Say, Mozu, this is the third time you've taken the trial of new leaves, right? It's about time you passed, isn't it? I can be a big help to you. I, the great Kyusuke, have some magic medicine that'll help you memorize a whole dictionary. Well, what do you say? This seems not great. This sounds like a person like trying to sell Adderall to a college student, you know? 10,000 gold! Oh my gosh, that's what I'd like to say, but I'm offering a big deal right now before the test. Only 4,000 gold, and that's not all. I'll even throw in another one for free. You'll get a second one just like it. Want it? You'll buy it, right? Of course you're gonna buy it, aren't you? I don't like this guy. Akira. Well, well, the greatest genius since the Garden of Learning's founding. Fountain of intellect, trove of knowledge, and child prodigy, Akira. This isn't something you'd need at all, Akira. Well, I'd better be going. Adios. What? Man, this guy's over here preying on the weak, trying to take advantage of people. And then I come along, and he's scared of me. Thank goodness Akira-san saved me. Kyusuke-san was so persistent, it was giving me trouble. He barely attends classes, but he always comes for the Wakaba trial, and he passes the knowledge trial every year, but he's been failing the trial of strength for 10 years now. He's a total loser. What? Okay, so it seems there's a strength trial and like a mind trial, and he seems to be smart, but not strong. Are you ready to take the Wakaba no Tadashi? Yes. That's a good answer. Good luck. Okay. What now? Oh, Akira. What should I do? I've studied so hard, but I'm so nervous that I can't remember anything. I'm kind of curious as to, like, it seems like everyone else taking this exam is, like, older, and she seems to be young to be taking this exam. A blazing arrow fell from the eastern sky. The blue roofs burned. The red roofs burned. What's that quote from again? Akira. Oh no, it's Professor Izuyanoi. Today's the day at last. This year, the ones attempting the trial will be our two geniuses, Akira and Asanagi. For the first time since the founding of the Garden of Learning, we're expecting more than one student to pass. Only one person passes? Well, looks like everyone's here now. Alright then, gather round. They only expect one person to pass every year? Students of the Garden of Learning, you've worked so hard for this day. All of you gathered here will now undergo the Trial of New Leaves. The Trial of New Leaves is the final exam that's been handed down here since time immemorial. It is a test of both knowledge and strength. The test of knowledge is first, and the test of strength is second. Those who pass both tests will receive a mark of maturity and graduate from the Garden of Learning. Unfortunately, however, those who fail the trial will have to start their training all over again and wait till next year. Oh man. So, without further ado, let's begin the first test. Leave the village and make your way to the Shrine of Wisdom. It is there you will take the test of knowledge. You can get there by following the road from the village's western exit. There are monsters outside this village. Traveling to the Shrine of Wisdom is a test in and of itself. Now, learners, let's see everything you've learned in this garden. Now go! The test has begun! Alright. Everyone's running. Shrine of Wisdom, here we come. I think we just go for it. I would like to explore the town, but we don't have any money or anything like that, so I think we should just go out, get some money, explore around, and then we'll explore what the rest of the game has to offer in this town. All right, out in the world, we are in the Tsuskuru Plains. It looks like the Shrine of Wisdom is in our map there. It's not too far away. We've got some slimes out here that we can battle, and it looks like... What are these guys called? We can inspect them. The Wobergine plant family seems like you're evenly matched. That's pretty cool that it tells us that, like, before you fight a monster, since there will be monsters in the overworld that are new to us, that are higher level than us. I assume some, like, special event type monsters will exist in some format. But let's go ahead and fight some slimes. Ooh, a metal slime. Okay. So, I didn't actually notice this was happening, but every once in a while, there's this thing called metal slime time that happens. It happens every 2.5 hours on the beginner servers, and it's a time where metal slimes will spawn with all the enemies. It usually goes, like, in increments of 30 minutes. It's currently 6:22 p.m. while I'm recording this, which means that we're probably going to have it for another 8 minutes. So we definitely want to take advantage of that. We just jumped from level 1 to level 8 because of that, which is awesome. I'm also just now realizing that I did not change my recording settings to make it so that when I attack and get attacked, the little weird flash that happens changes. I don't want to mess with my settings quite yet because I don't want to waste metal slime time since there's so little of it. But as soon as metal slime time is done, I'll mess around with my recording settings before the rest of the video goes. So casting spells on metal slimes don't really work. I also guess I should explain metal slimes are an enemy that have 1 HP, at least in this variation of the game. Hitting them is hard, but when you do hit them and kill them, you get a lot of XP. They are the XP farming enemy of this game. We actually have some bonus orbs that the game started us with. Give us double XP for 30 minutes. So we're going to take full advantage of that and kill as many metal slimes as we can. Taking advantage of the metal slime times is a great way to level up alternate classes to get started with. Just because, like, every class, every time you switch into another one, you're going to restart at level 1. So, ooh, we got 2 of them this time. That's huge. Okay. Yeah, if you get really lucky, you can actually run into liquid metal slimes and metal slime kings, and that gives you a lot of XP. With a bonus orb, I don't remember what level I got up to. It was insane. It was like I went from level 1 to level 20 something when I used the double XP orb, this XP hat that you can get, and killing a metal king slime. You can level up pretty quickly. Oh snap, there he is, the big man himself. Okay, let's do this. Okay, metal king slimes actually take 2 hits, so we want to... Oh, we got so lucky. We just got so lucky. We didn't miss. That's going to be a lot of XP that we just got. So let's see. We are currently at level 14. Let's see where it takes us. Yeah, with these rookie metal slimes, I've actually never seen one run away from battle before. But in other games, they always run away. Let's see. We got a lot of XP. We went from level 14 to 24 in that battle. That is insane. Insanity. I know a lot of people might be a little worried about this breaking the pacing of the game, and I'll just say that, like, that's not something I think you need to worry too much about in this game. It's just since there's a lot of different options that we'll see that'll make it not too much of a problem. Since this is a game that lets you start in 5 different towns and obviously needs to have starting areas and harder areas around them to compensate for that, there will be plenty of challenge, and every boss fight we have will actually give us different difficulty options. So we should be okay. And as we kill these slimes, we're just going to be getting some medicinal herbs, which is awesome. Alright, we just got the pop-up on the screen saying that the Metal Rookie Corps have retreated, which means that Metal Slime time is over. And we actually got a lot of XP. We ended up getting to level 26. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to hit into the MISC menu, and from here, we can look at skill points. You're able to put these into any of the different types of weapons you can use, and then there's also a section at the bottom that is kind of class-specific. What I've been told to do by people in the Dragon Quest community is the first thing you should put all your points into is whatever's at the bottom. Because a lot of the staves, daggers, whips, weapons, that kind of stuff, right, actually don't carry over between classes like they do in other Dragon Quest games. But what does carry over are actually what is in the class-specific stuff, right? The natural magical might that you see at level 18 right here, you know, this will carry over, max MP will carry over, that kind of stuff. So it's a good idea because these things will up your stats for your overall character. So the first thing we're going to do is get our spellcraft to 100 before we look at other, before we start putting points into any other thing, right? Okay, I messed around with some settings. We're gonna see if the battles still glitch out. I did try testing it by going into battle with an enemy, but since I'm a high level, what that battle ended up looking like was me sitting there, the enemy missing 3 times in a row, and then running away. So we're just going to have to see what happens. If it does work, the solution I came up with was in OBS, if you guys ever want to record this. In OBS, I switched from game capture over to a window capture instead. So if it works, we'll have to start recording Dragon Quest X with window capture, and if you have this problem, that might be the fix for you. We are now approaching the Shrine of Wisdom. We're just there. I see a little glowy. You see that glowy? Is that the edge of the world? That's probably what that is. Or maybe it's not? What is that? That is so cool. It's like it is getting brighter and brighter. Holy crap. Yeah, that's really bright. That's very cool. I wonder what that is. I wonder if the game will give us some more context. Even if you work hard and defeat monsters, it's hard to save up money just from that, right? The trick to making money is to not keep things you don't need right now, but to sell them at the store and turn them into money. Oh, that's right. Also, the knowledge trial is on the 2nd floor. Good luck, Akira. Okay, so this game does have a limited inventory system, and you can expand it. There's quests to expand it and stuff, but it is a good idea to maybe sell things you're not going to need or use because you can get it later in the game as well. Very good, very good. That was a perfect answer, Asanagi. It seems you've learned much in your studies. Your test of knowledge is now over. You may return to the Garden of Learning. Thank you, Professor. Off he goes. So, who's next? Who will take the test of knowledge? Did she already do it? Oh, if it isn't Akira, don't just stand there. Come on over. Akira, you and I have spent many a night talking here. I know for a fact that your intellect far exceeds any need for this test of knowledge. How about it, Akira? With your skill, you're sure to graduate. This is your last chance. Please answer this question. Alright, let's begin. Okay. It is said that our fate as elves is to live and die alongside Yggdrasil, the world tree. Is this true? Yes. That was a guess. I don't know. I'm just... I see. Then the next question. In the distant past, it is said that 2 suns once rose in the sky. Is this true? That is what was written on the little monoliths? Not monoliths, not the right word. On the little rocks. It was engraved in around Athene village. So we're going to say yes. I see. Alright then, last question. The River of Light, which can be seen from this Shrine of Wisdom, is both said to be evil and holy. Do you think it's holy? Oh, that's what we were just looking at, right? Yes. I see. I'm so glad. I've never been this happy before. We've had heated debates over these matters for a long time now, Akira, but to think that in the end, your opinions would be exactly the same as mine. What a load off my chest. I've finally come to a consensus with you. Nothing could be more reassuring than that. Hey, Akira, once you've got your mark of adulthood, let's drink together. That's so awesome to like see this like relationship between student and teacher. And also it's kind of curious to me that it seems that like the character whose body we have taken over may have disagreed on the fact that the abyss, the light that's coming out of it, that whole area may not have actually been holy. Like maybe he had this thought that it's not, that it's like actually really like a scary place to be. Oops, what am I saying? We're still in the middle of this test. Well then, Akira, the test of knowledge is now over. Return to the Garden of Learning in Tsuskuru Village and report back to Izuyanoe that you've passed. Okay, we did it. He asked me 3 yes or no questions. One of them was of opinion, and all of them were yes, and we passed. People study for years to pass this test, and that was all it was. Akira. That answer you gave to Professor Toyohoro, what was up with that? The professor was happy, but I saw right through you. That's not your usual answer. I don't know what you think you're doing, but please take the test of strength seriously. Oh, he can tell. He can tell it's not me. It is kind of funny to think about the fact that, like, I am a character, me, myself, person in real life, Flaffy. I am somebody who is taking control of this character and just jumping into this character's life. But so is Akira, the character that was in Athene Village. So the idea of me passing this exam, even though people are spending years, is kind of interesting in both senses, right? And like he's kind of seeing through this, like he's seeing the holes in the design of this, which is really cool. I should have looked around to see if the town had a mount that I was able to use before I left the village, actually. But I was so excited to leave and get out and see things that that I ended up doing it without doing that. That's okay. That made it so we were able to do Metal Slime Time, which is really important. I think I'm gonna start paying attention to some of the design of the other elves, just so I can see like how other people were able to like make them look good, because I felt like I was really struggling to design a character I thought looked good. You know what though, I'm really glad I chose mage, because being the elf with like the oak staff on my back, like it's just really fitting. It kind of pulls the whole aesthetic together. Thank you for your hard work in the chi trial, Akira-san. It will take some time for the results to come out, so why don't you take a little rest in your room? Okay. Now please have a good rest. Alright. You know, one of the things that I kind of dislike about MMOs, did you have a good night's rest? When I think that you're finally going to learn the results soon, I get a little nervous. Fura, Akira. I couldn't answer a single question. I studied so hard, but my mind just went blank. Hey, Akira? Even if I don't pass the test of knowledge, you'll always be my friend, won't you? Of course, Fura. Really? Thank you, Akira. I won't mope about it anymore because I know you're there for me. There you are, Akira. They're about to announce who passed the test of knowledge. Everyone's supposed to gather in the square. But somehow, I have this feeling that something odd's afoot. Well, whatever. He's on to me. They're announcing it when I just got back. Wow. So, anyways, what I was saying was the thing about MMOs that's kind of frustrating sometimes. And it's just the way they are, but sometimes I don't want it to be nighttime, and I'll like want to like rest and turn it to daytime like I do in single-player RPGs. But you can't really do that. It'll just be nighttime for however long nighttime is supposed to last, because the rest of the world and many players exist. Ah, there you are. All right, everyone, please line up. Tremendous work, everyone. I've received all of your answers. I'll get right to it by announcing who passed the first round of exams. Akira, Asanagi, and Kyusuke. He doesn't normally pass the knowledge exam, is what they said, right? No. He passes knowledge, but never physical. I mixed it up. That is all. Yeah. Sorry, Fuda. The two who passed the test for the first time, Akira and Asanagi, please step forward. As a sign that you passed the test of knowledge, you will both receive a Zoom Stone. Ask Jian in the front of the dorms how to use it. Akira received a Zoom Stone. So, Zoom is a spell. I'm not gonna read this out to you. We'll talk about it in a second. The three who pass must now go to the priestess's house. Then, once you've undergone purification, please head to Yggdra Hill. Yggdra Hill? Wait. The rest of you, return to your rooms. After all, you need to get started on another year of training. Dismissed. Yggdra Hill? Is that where Yggdrasil is? Yggdrasil is the world tree. It's like from like Norse mythology. Sniff. Why did I say sniff instead of... I knew it was pointless, Keiki. What am I supposed to do now? Hick sob. I'm laughing at this little girl's pain. I shouldn't do that. That's like not very nice. Those who move forward and those who left behind. That's what exams are all about. Please don't worry yourself about it. You'll never reach Yggdra Hill with a broken heart. Now go forth, young leaves of Yggdrasil. Oh, so cool. So Yggdrasil, world tree from Norse mythology. It is the tree of life. And in the Dragon Quest games, it appears occasionally. And it is like supposed to be like this. The idea is that like the Yggdrasil leaves are used as items to revive people, and that like life comes through the tree, and a lot of that kind of stuff. So Yggdra Hill makes me think we're going to see Yggdrasil, since we're so tied to it, which is kind of exciting. Anyways, the Zoom Stone. I was going to say, Zoom is a spell that shows up in many Dragon Quest games. I think all of them. Well, okay, not soon to be all of them. But anyways, Zoom is a spell that lets you teleport to other places. And in this game, it kind of limits you a little bit. So what it does is, what they've done is give you a Zoom Stone. In it, you can register a location, and with that registered location, you can teleport to it. You will gain more slots as you progress through the game and do some quests. For now, we only have one. And to make things easy for us, we're going to put this town in the first slot. And we can do that by talking to people in the church. So, oops, I accidentally closed it because he yapped. Oh, I accidentally closed it again. Okay, Zoom Stone. And we will register our Zoom Stone here. Tsuskuru Village. Tsuskuru Village. Reason I keep pronouncing that wrong is because in Romanized Japanese, that is not a proper sound. Tsuskuru Village is not like, that is not like written like a Japanese word. But tsukuru is, so I keep saying tsukuru instead of adding a little s, the tsuskuru. I'm not really sure. I'm curious how it's written in Japanese. Anyways, we're gonna talk to these two guys real quick. This is something important that you shouldn't miss if you play this game. This person on the right will actually give you your first mount that you can use, and the person on the left will give you a little hat that will give you XP. So let's talk to the mounts person first. Hello, we are Doleboard missionaries sent to make your travels more comfortable. A Doleboard is a convenient vehicle that increases your travel speed while you are riding it. Our role is to lend you a Doleboard for free until you get your own Doleboard. What do you think? Why not give it a try? Yes. Please accept it. I'll also give you some Dulceline fuel. We got a dole board and 10 bottles of Dulceline. So I'm not going to read all this to you, but the idea is that while you're on the dole board, you get 30 minutes with each canister of fuel you use while using it. If you're staying completely still, it also uses fuel, so it's better to just get off of it if you're going to be AFK. And buying new fuel just costs 500 gold at an item shop. So it's not too big of a setback. Hello! We're here to support your growth. We're the Angel Slime Cap Evangelists of Love. Wow, that was a mouthful. The Angel Slime Cap is an amazing hat that triples the experience points earned by adventurers under level 115 when equipped. What's more, this hat also triples the experience points earned by anyone under level 115 in the same party. We'd like to give away this handy hat to adventurers for free. One time only. How about one? Okay. So we equip this little hat, and it gives us triple XP for anyone under level 115, also in our party. I wonder if it stacks. I actually don't know for sure about that. That'd be kind of crazy if you had like 4 of them and you get 12 times the XP. That would be bananas. Now that those are out of the way, if we look at the map, there's like little pink dots and purple dots. The purple dots are going to be side quests that may unlock some things, and the pink dots are going to be like characters that like are important, I guess. So in this case, like they gave us the dole board and stuff. It's good to check in with them, but it also is a marker to let you know, like, talk to this person if you don't know like where to go next in terms of like the story. Thank you for coming. I am Asayumi, one of the new leaves of Yggdrasil. I love you, Ucharin. What? Kisuke's still in there. What is happening? Kisuke, you finished the purification ritual already, haven't you? Please leave for Yggdrasil immediately. I've been flunking the trial of young leaves every year, just so I can meet Ucharin in the purification chamber. Are you serious? This is why? This chance only comes around once a year, so why not give me a little longer, huh? Kisuke. Sorry about that. I'm causing a racket. Sorry, I wouldn't want to put you in a bad position. Unfortunately, it seems I must quietly take my leave. Love you, Ucharin. You're so kind, Kisuke. Well then, until next year, adios. I love the different sides as we learn more about him. Honestly, how pathetic. How'd a guy like him pass the test of knowledge? Sorry to keep you waiting. Now let's go to the priestess Himea and hear what she has to say. That's so... oh, that's so silly. Pardon the intrusion. I've brought the last one. Oh man, I'm last. Oh, Akira. Thank goodness, it seems Lady Himea's prayers have been answered. You've been on both of our minds for a long time. You always work so hard in the Garden of Learning. That's enough, Noma. Forgive me. I'm so glad you're okay, Akira. You have to be more careful next time. That's right, she knows. She knows I died. You're... No, let's worry about that later. Yeah, she knows because she saw the like the future or the fortune or the leaves told her, right? Akira, young leaf overflowing with wisdom. Your role in this world is still unknown. However, if you overcome the next test, the test of strength, you will gain the means to travel the world. If you wish to open the door to the outside world, proceed with the trials with all your heart. May the wind's blessings be upon you. Please be sure to keep Lady Himea's words close to your heart. Come on, let's go to the purification chamber. What does the purification process look like? What am I about to get into? This is the chamber of purification. Please come in. Okay. Come, Ucharin. Let's begin the purification. The Yggdrasil that you're about to visit is a sacred place that's been protected by the priestesses of this village for generations. Before you undergo the test of strength, we shall first cleanse you with the dew of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Oh. Interesting. May the blessings of the world tree and of the wind be with you. Now that you've been purified, you're ready to go face the test of strength. Come on, let's go. Alright. Yggdrasil is deep in the forest of eternity, east of the village. There, the spirit of the world tree will give you the test of strength. Please, take care. Okay. Bonus time has ended. Oh, that's right, from the orb we used to double our XP. If we had acquired the hat earlier, we would have gotten like 5 times the XP. Triple XP from the hat, and then double XP from the orb, which would have been awesome. I think it's just time for us to go out again. Have I gone? Actually, hold up. I just noticed that there's a well over here that I have not jumped down. Always jump down the wells in Dragon Quest. There's always some stuff down there to check out. Well, sometimes they're empty, but... Okay, yeah, this is... Oh, a chest! Look at that! 3 medicinal herbs? That will be helpful, for sure. Just to like... Oh, let's check out the dull board. Dull board ran out of fuel, using 1 dulceline to charge it. Bam! Awesome. And on the bottom left under the map, that is our dulceline fuel gauge. And when that runs out, we'll have to use another dulceline to power it up. We're gonna head east to the Forest of Eternity to get like an understanding of how like the beginning of this game is structured. Essentially, you all start with like, based on the race you choose, you're gonna have like a starting home quest, right? If we go into records here, we'll be able to see story so far. The Athene village story is a chapter, and then my hometown story. Everyone will have a different hometown story depending on like where they start. And then afterwards, you will do each of the 5 stories of each of the 5 races, right? So you'll have a different little beginning area, and then the rest of the world opens up and you can do the other stories in any order you want. So in that sense, we're kind of in a tutorial area still right now. Athene Village is a tutorial for sure, but this is more of like a welcome to the world. Here's your like little background story. And once you finish this, you'll be able to go off and explore the rest of the world in any order you want and see what there is to offer, as long as you're a high enough level to not just get completely destroyed by the monsters in any scary surrounding areas. I kind of wish that it was daytime while I was exploring all these new areas, but there is a certain vibe to like the nighttime exploration of a forest, you know? Alright, it seems we've reached our location, and this is Yggdrasil. Is there... Oh yeah, that's probably Yggdrasil. That's a huge tree right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's like nighttime and foggy, but... do I need to talk to you? Ahead lies Yggdrasil. Your strength will be tested from here on. Prepare yourself and proceed with caution. Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, do a little warp. I'm excited. I don't know what we're about to see. Whoa. Okay, it just took us to the tree, to the base of the tree. I knew you'd be here first. I am Master Ko, the one who shall bear witness to the test of strength. Whoa. Glad you made it, friend. I'm known as Sprout Spirit. I was born with the World Tree. I've been testing the strength of learners like you for a long time. Come on, friends. Beat me and show everyone your power. This is the test of strength. If you can overcome this test, you'll be recognized as a full-fledged adult. Oh, wow. It's just a dude. That's awesome. Test of strength shall now commence. Most bosses you face during the story or during quests will allow you to choose their difficulty level before fighting them. Boss difficulty can be set by using the misc command and then choosing settings and then boss difficulty. Different difficulties levels can be set for when you're playing alone and in a party, so feel free to set it to your liking. Choose the difficulty of the battle. So we're going to go ahead and choose strong since we're over leveled. And it will probably still be, not very hard, but that's okay. Sprout Spirit. Alright, here we go. I think we're... Oh, I didn't realize how many new spells we have too, actually. Crack. I mean, let's give him a frizz. Let's see these spell animations, see what's up. Okay. We did a frizz. What does crack look like in this game? Crack. Okay, little shard that goes out. That's cool. Crackle. What does this look like? Oh, it takes some time to cast. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. So, like, maybe we need to, like, not be attacked in that time frame. Bang. What does this look like? Okay. Very cool, very cool. And these others seem to be, just some debuffs. I feel like Frizz is just the way to go. There we go. We'll just spam this until he dies. Assessing situation. Yeah, the situation is you're going to die, and it won't even be a close fight. That's the situation. Frizz. Dunzo. Alright. The Sprout Spirit is defeated. 1100 XP and 10 gold. It took a minute 23:45. I surrender. You really gave it your all. Great job. What? Oh, he's got like Yggdrasil leaves all over him, so he can just like heal us. That's cool. Or oh well, they're probably medicinal herbs. Yggdrasil leaves would, yeah. Anyways, you passed the test of strength. I want to see the guy's face. It's like covered in leaves, but I got a glimpse of his eyes, and it looks like a cute little guy. This is the third world tree. The forces of darkness have tried many times to erase it from the world. But each time a courageous priestess from Tsutsukuru has risen up to the guard the world tree and prevent it from being destroyed. I've seen your strength. As long as you hold on to your courage as they did, the path to your future will never be cut off. So, we know that in the past there were two suns. The second sun destroyed the world. Now we're learning that this is the third world tree, which is not something I knew would... I have not considered the idea that there have been multiple. So it's kind of cool to think about that, like, even when the world's destroyed, even when the tree is destroyed, it could come back. I wonder what would cut it off permanently. Well done, Akira. Once you receive your mark of maturity from Priestess Himea, you can graduate from the Garden of Learning. Now then, off to the next one. Kisuke and Asanagi, which of you will take the test of strength? It's okay if you start with Asanagi. I can do it later. Kisuke, isn't it about time you took the test of strength seriously? At this rate, you'll only be a half man. Even if you want to protect a lady, you won't be able to. That was it. Those were the magic words to get him to take the test. Well then, we'll start with you, Asanagi. Whenever you're ready, step this way. No? I'm on to you, Akira. What was with that frantic fighting style? Whatever. When I win, it'll be even more spectacular. Look out! No way! Oh, demon miasma in a holy place like this. Go, quickly. If you touch it, you're dead. But what about the sprouts? What's happening? Wait, Professor! Run away! Hurry! Come on, Akira. What? It's useless. We're not gonna make it. No way. That's the that's where Athene village is, right? What is happening? Oh, we got the intro sequence. We did it. We finished the intro. Blast of light is coming from I'm guessing is around Athene village and shooting across the realm in a time where we're about to get overrun by miasma. What's interesting is that, like, the miasma's in Yggdrasil, and so, like, that seems like a coordinated attack. Like, I wonder if, like, the big evil dude, like, specifically did something in order to, like, make that happen. What's also interesting is that, like, I have played, like, the Weddy intro sequence, and if, like, I have never seen this. I've never seen this whole part of the story where Yggdrasil's being taken down. The miasma's been dispelled. What in the world was that light just now? Oh, so the light stopped the miasma. Whoa. And it looked like it came, like, from within the tree, right? No. The world tree is... Yggdrasil, you must live. Take my power. All of it. Sprout Spirit, no. The Sprout Spirit. Don't worry. As long as the world tree exists, I won't die. Oh wow, that looks like it healed the cracks. Let's return to the Garden of Learning. We have to tell Professor Izuyanoe everything that's happened here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was unexpected. I was here to just take a test, and then the world tree almost died, and I wonder if, I forget his name, our, like, rival character, like, will he be able to get his, like, mark as an adult, even though he, like, because he didn't get to take the test because the tree got attacked, right? I'm realizing we have a zoom stone set to the village, so we can just go ahead and teleport back. The benefit of setting up our zoom stones. Ifka. What's up, dude? Akira, I'm glad you returned safely. Asanagi-san told me all about you. Please leave the Trial of Strength for now and hurry to Maiden's Manor. Okay. We've been waiting for you. This way, please. This is where she's gonna reveal, like, I'm onto you. I know what's up. I know you're not the Akira we know. Okay. I wonder if she knows anything about what happened. Pardon the intrusion. I've brought Akira with me. Oh, everyone's here. Akira, come over here. Oh, we're lifting the veil and getting a proper look. It's terrible what happened to both Master Ko and the Sprout Spirit. The wind spoke of it to me, and I had prepared for it, but... The great light that saved you from the miasma came from Lendersia, the center of the world. Okay, that little continent, that island that Athene village is in, is called Lendersia. That light is the sign that the legendary hero has awakened somewhere in the land of Lendersia. Whoa, wait. A hero has awakened in Lendersia? So it's not us, it's somebody who's in the continent. The hero is someone who is born into the world in a time of great chaos. But that light also signifies the birth of a great darkness. I am wondering if it's Peanuts, right? We teleported him out, put him into a different point in time. It seemed like that the flower that we got was probably going to be of great importance, right? So I wonder what Peanuts is doing, what his role is in saving the world. The three of you faced the miasma without fear in your hearts, yes? Your great courage, your fearlessness, will be needed in the days to come. Akira, who succeeded in the test of strength, is not the only one who passed. Asanagi and Kyusuke both pass as well. Oh! You must leave the Garden of Learning and set off on your journeys too. Huh? What are you so frightened of, Kyusuke? You and Asanagi are both more than up to the task. Besides, Kyusuke, you already made up your mind when you heard Master Ko's words, did you not? Oh, man. It's crazy that she just knows all this stuff, even though she wasn't there. I did. The awakening of the hero and the great darkness. Okay, I'm really excited about this because, we have two kind of characters that are going to be coming along with us as we go through this journey. And it's kind of the, I'll talk about it here in a second, once we're done with this. There's something going on in the world. I can't afford to dwell on little things like competing against you, Akira. Asanagi, you have great knowledge. You must travel and cultivate it. Then, you will be able to fulfill Akira's dying wish. Akira's dying wish? What do you mean? She knows. Now, let's begin the rite of maturity. Please place your adventure logs before you. Oh, we all got one, huh? Oh, great goddess of wind, oh, nurturing Yggdrasil, grant upon these three the mark of maturity. Wow. We got the tree book. The mark of maturity. With this, you'll be granted an audience with the kings of foreign lands. Behave properly so that you do not bring shame to that mark. Now, go forth. You are the pride of this village of learning, our young leaves. May Yggdrasil and the wind guard your future. I'm gonna become a man worthy of Ucharin. I'm setting off. Adios! Kyusuke is growing on me. He really is. I'm going too. I have to figure out what's going on in the world. And I need to learn the truth behind what Lady Himea said earlier. You take care too. Somewhere, someday, I'll see you again. Oh man, I'm surprised she didn't just outright tell him. I finally understand Akira. How could Akira, who supposedly died after failing to revive an ancient spell, still be alive? This is your true appearance, isn't it? Your soul was rescued and this body was given to you so that you can fulfill a great mission, right? Akira, you must now travel the world and own your skills. Use your power for the benefit of everyone. Collect the key emblems that were awarded to the heroes of each country. If you do, a path shall surely be opened before you. Wow, it's crazy that she's able to see my old face and everything too. Noma, fetch that item. Right away. That item. Noma? No matter how I look at you, you look just like Akira, but you're different on the inside, aren't you? Akira received an intercontinental rail pass. That is the item we need to take the train to any of the other villages or any of the other towns that the 5 races occupy. That pass allows you to board a train that travels freely between the 5 continents. It's very expensive, however. The people who the elf Akira's medicine helped had prepared it for them as a graduation gift. Akira, the owner of that body, was a treasure to the elves. Please never forget that you are the one who is supposed to lead and guide us. I pray that you will succeed in your mission. Kind of like taking on the role. I've told the people in the Garden of Learning that you and the others have completed their rite of maturity. Come now, it's time to begin your journey. First, you should head west to Aslan, the City of Wind, where the train station is located. The journey ahead would be difficult alone. I've arranged for 3 support party members to accompany you on your journey. When you reach Aslan, you can be introduced to new support party members at the tavern. While we're here, I think it's the starting towns that let us cash out those stamps, so maybe we should look and see. where that is. We're looking for a person named, like, Leafy or something. Hold on, let's take a look at that. Items. Item bag. Nope, nope, it's key items. Gift card, use. Read explanation. How to receive gifts. Gift clerk Leafy in Langao, Tsukusukuru. Tsuskuru, Agrani. So, Tsuskuru, there is a person here somewhere in the town where we're able to trade in our stamps for rewards. Let's go ahead and find that person before we head off for the day. Oh, I found Leafy. Gift clerk Leafy. This is gift clerk Leafy from the welcome gift campaign. How may I help you? Gift receipt? Yeah. You've received your gift. I'll check your stamps right away and give you what you're entitled to. Bam. Dragon Quest 39th campaign. Received day one's gift, metal maze ticket. Awesome. Nope, that is good. Let's see what this metal maze ticket is. Does it give us a description? Metal maze ticket. Give to Dorothy for a metal experience. No idea who Dorothy is, but that's fine. Okay. That is where we're going to end today. Thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we are going to head over to Aslan, where we are going to be able to engage with the Intercontinental Railway. But first, we are going to probably complete the story of Aslan, which is what the next video is going to be all about. Thank you for watching. On the left is a video YouTube thinks you'll like, and on the right is a playlist with our Dragon Quest X Let's Play. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for... Oh, there we go.